I'm live.
Well, here we go. He's live. Just wait for people to show up. We need to get some people into the chat ASAP. We need to get some people in the chat room as soon as possible. What the hell was Holly Baker doing in there?
Huh?
What the hell was Holly Baker doing in the chat room?
What chat?
I left.
All right. Take your time.
Oh, it's not that Holly Baker. Okay, how about that art attack? But cuss the bitch out.
Welcome back, Coffee Angel. Okay, I know some people ain't gonna really show on here, but I'm gonna just put this out right now. For all of you who don't want to hear the truth, wants to keep us silent. See, I type with capital letters to let my words be known. Because I know for a fact if I type in lowercase, you always gonna overlook me. And you're gonna overlook other people that want to put the truth out. You want to keep us silent. The truth will come out. You cannot keep the truthers silent. If you want to be blind, be blind. But I promise you, it'll come bite you in the backside. Our voice, our words will be heard, will be seen, right? You like it or not. You can't stop the truth from coming out. If you want to be the sheeple, go ahead and be the sheep. Be blind to the truth. Don't listen to the truth. But you cannot stop us from putting the truth out. Mark my words, the ones that's trying to stop us, when things goes down, we are the ones that you're going to come to for help, for support, for safety, for protection. Why?
My shit just crashed.
For the fact that we try to tell you, we try to warn you.
YouTube just crashed.
You stopped my words. You stopped a lot of people from trying to put the truth out. It's not going to happen.
Truth Nazis.
You cannot hold us back. Hi, Einstein's mom. So the people that out there that actually wants to hear the truth, be more glad to put it out there for you. For the ones that wants to be blind, when things goes down, even after we try to warn you, don't come running to us. Because we try to tell you. We try to warn you. You decide to ignore us. You decide to put us on the back burner. Why? Because you want to see the lies and accept it as truth, instead of accepting the truth as truth itself. Be warned. The truth will come out. And we will be heard. You can't stop the inevitable. Because more and more people is putting truth out. More and more voices is coming up. More and more people is standing up against what's going on. Why? It's because we want the people of America to be safe, to be ready, to be prepared. We want everyone to unite as one, to be strong. Because the people that's putting the truth out, the one you're holding back, going to be the ones that will defend you, even though you like it or not. I already know when things go south, things get too hard, when the major event actually happens, the ones that's blind, that listens to the truth and accept that, the ones that listens to lies and accept it as truth, is the ones that's going to come to us, that's putting the truth out to be heard. And they will be groveling our way, apologizing. Why? Because they want the protection. They want that safety net. And they know we will not turn our backs on them, even though they did not listen and they try to hold us back. The truth shall set you free. Whether the truth hurts or it don't. Guess what? That's what it is. So why does people want us to be held back from putting the truth out? Because they live in this world where they think it's all great and good or whatever. When people like us that's putting the truth out, trying to get everybody warned and prepared for what's about to come, sees the reality of what's coming, what's going on. People that don't want to listen to the truth, that wants to stop us from putting truth out, to hold us back, tie us down, whatever. It's not going to happen. Because sooner or later down the road, the ones that wants to believe lies as truth will eventually open their eyes.
Explain to them what just set you up. 'Cause maybe somebody wasn't there.
Exactly, Coffee Angel. So, to everyone that listens to this channel, if you prefer the truth over lies, leave a comment under my show here. Let me know that you prefer the truth over the lies that's being told to us.
And the so-called truthers that are trying to censor.
Because me personally, I would rather you all have the truth than have somebody either lie to you or tell you partial truth, partial lies, or just straight out lie to you. Because, like I said, you got your lies, you got your truth, and you got your truth. There's 3 stages. So be safe, be prepared. Leave a message under my channel here to let me know if you would rather hear the truth or a lie. Let me know what you think. God bless. Coffee Angel, yes, that's true. A lot of people want to put the truth out, but at the same time, you got so many people out there that prefers the lies or partial truths than to actually hear the real truth.
We're not here to deliver titties.
Because they want to believe to a certain point, oh, this is happening, but yet believe to a certain point, oh, this is happening, but yet nothing really major is going on. Those are the people like me, people that actually puts out the truth. The ones that wants to believe the lies are the ones that's going to come to us, because then they know for a fact that when things gets too rough, we'll be the one to be prepared. Einstein's mom, how you doing? I hope you're doing all right, girl.
Am I wrong, baby?
See, when I was growing up, I was always told to tell the truth, no matter if you did something wrong or you didn't do something wrong. Tell the truth because they'll take a lot of stress off of you. If you do something wrong, be honest about it. Take the consequences. Get what you deserve for what you did wrong. But don't lie. Lies will not get you nowhere. Except maybe more trouble or trouble, depending on if you're already in trouble. Who knows? But I'm not here to judge you. Bad, bad, bad. Just kidding. We're doing great as Einstein's mom. Coffee Angel, you got any questions for me? Anybody that actually wants to hear the real truth. There's places that you could help for the ones that claims they put the truth out, but only put partial truth or lie. Because those are the ones that's going to put you in a situation that you don't need. You want somebody that'll straight out tell the truth, no matter how hard it is. That way you can prepare yourself. That way you can be ready. Coffee Angel, those individuals right there are paid media. Or individuals that are bought or believes in the lies that was told to them themselves. A lot of them doesn't know what they're talking about. And the ones that's not bought or the ones that listens to the lies and believes the lies that's told to them usually wants to make you believe the lies that they believe to get you over onto their side. I feel I feel bad for the ones that believe the lies that are told to them. Those are the people that puts truth out has to defend. We have to stand up for them, even though we might not like it, but they themselves are human just as we are. As far as media, people that are bought by money by certain people, I have no I have no respect for those people because those people are the ones that's supposed to put the actual truth out for us. But instead, they put out what they are told to put out to cover up the actual event that's supposed to be put out. Exactly, Coffee Angel. People, I prefer you to hear the truth than the lies, so you could be prepared. I want everyone to be safe because the way the world is going now, we have to be a united front. Because if we don't, then what good are we as human beings if we can't defend our our own kind? I'm not talking about when I say our own kind. I'm not talking about like me defending whites. No, it's people like me, people like Homegrown, people like Bubba News, Snafu Snaps, Marv, aka Adam and Dex. People like them, whether you're black, white, Asian, or whatever color you are, or whatever religion you are.
Or purple like peanut.
When I say our kind, I mean mankind has to stand up and hold a united front to show the people that we are not to be taken lightly. Because sooner or later, we will grow. Our voices will be louder. And we will have more power than they could ever comprehend to be able to take us down. They might be able to stop us here and there. They might be able to hold us back for a little while. But eventually, we'll find loopholes to get around it and come back. Guess what? There are loopholes. There are ways around you trying to hold us back from putting out the truth. You can't stop us because we have the power, not you, not the government. It's like I said before. The government was made by the people for the people. The people literally has control of the government. We are the ones that created them. But the government got too powerful, didn't they? We let them slide. Look how everything's going now. Because we didn't take our opportunity to be like, no, this ain't happening. We created you. We could tear you down. If Trump gets reelected, we'll be all right. But the people that they got running for the Dems right now, I'm sorry. If they get elected, we are up a shit creek without a damn paddle. Why do I say if Trump gets reelected, we'll be all right? Because Trump wants to close off the border and have them come in legally. Why? So our part of the country could be safe from groups like the MS-13s or whatever. From the drug cartels, the drugs that's coming into our country. You know, a lot of people has died to drug overdose, and some of them are just kids. These people are putting drugs out on the streets, and our kids gets a hold of them. Women gets abused and sexually assaulted or killed by illegal immigrants. Job force. I'm starting to see more and more jobs coming up than I've seen in quite a few years. The situation with the people over on the other side, they're doing what they're doing is for the simple fact. Trump said, you might do what you do, but I promise you, we will not take your threats lightly. You make the first move, we will show you our power. Unlike other presidents before him, Trump is not backing down. He's not kissing the other country's tail end and apologizing. He said, I'll sit right here to let you make the first move. Once you make the first move, then I'll make my move. Then we'll see who the strongest ones are. Trump ain't stupid, unlike most people want you to believe. Trump is not stupid. He's actually playing everything the way he's supposed to. Why? Because he don't want the opposition to really know how his mind works and what he's capable of doing when things gets tight. T-Man is not dumb. Trust me. T-Man is not dumb at all. As far as military goes, when I was in, it was told to us that we are not supposed to be in a populated area or like urban areas or whatever. We have training posts around where we are that we're supposed to train. We are not supposed to do it out in public. For the fact that they don't want to rouse the public, to scare the public. I was told we are not allowed to go off base in our uniform unless it's a dress uniform because they don't want people to think of certain things. Now all of a sudden, you starting to hear people put out there. I see dark helicopters up in the sky flying around in urban areas. And I'm not talking about small towns. I'm talking about cities. We have troops moving on ground. Training exercises, as it's been said. I personally haven't seen it, but I've seen quite a few videos on YouTube where people actually saw this happening. And I believe, I think it was Mark. I forgot who it was, but someone even posted on something like that actually happening, and it wasn't even that long ago. People, we are literally about to run smack dab in this cement wall. And when it happens, it's going to hurt like hell. It is for you to decide, would you rather hear the truth or accept the lies that's been thrown at you? That's your decision. We can't make that decision for you. Honestly, I don't even really know what to say. For the simple fact is, I can't believe people are blind. Anybody got any questions for me?
She just invited more people. She said keep it going. Yep. I sent out a family call out.
Einstein's mom, you got any questions?
What do you think of the case situation with Russia right now?
That's one thing that I saw that I could somewhat agree on. USA does like to play games. Texas News. Great program, but I don't like it when people seems to put me down and try to hold me back from telling the truth. Because I put something on their page, then all of a sudden I was told no caps in this chat. If I put lowercase, you're not going to listen to me, are you? No. You'll just scroll and scroll and scroll, and you ain't going to see what I put. But if I be put in big capital letters, you can't help but to see.
Welcome, Jacques. Jacques. It's Jacques Bird.
Hi, Bird.
Jacques. Is it Jackie? Jacques? I'm sorry, I'm butchering it. Jackie?
But I have to say something about USA because their president is almost similar to Trump in a certain way. Who's this president? Dumb. He knows what he's doing. Now it's Jackie.
Real truth. I wonder who- Real truth has joined us.
Hi, the real truth.
Anybody got any questions for the Don? This is an open forum. We talk about everything. It doesn't matter.
I gotta admit, they do have an excellent military program, just like we do. But they're not per se battle ready like we are. Because we've been in so many combats, or whatever they want to say, throughout so many years
Black garlic. I don't know.
that we got used to conflicts. We've been in so many conflicts in so many types of environment that we are literally getting used to, whether it's jungle, urban, desert, Arctic, no matter what type of environment it is, we've been in so many conflicts that we just got so used to it. It's getting to the point we probably could actually do these with our eyes closed.
Keep going, baby. You're doing fabulous. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good.
South Korea, they had the right to do what they did because
You come up in my house, I'm
they
gonna shoot at you too.
they was invading South Korean airspace. So them to do that, SK had the right to fire a warning shot to let them know, hey, you ain't doing this in our backyard. We ain't gonna have it. And see, South Korea knows. I'm sorry, SK knows that if anything happens, the U.S. would have their backs. So yeah, I give SK props for what they did because it took them a lot of guts to be able to do that without thinking about the consequences of them doing that. I'm sorry, if I was the president, whether it's here or on a foreign soil, if I was president, and I'm hearing my people saying, "Hey, this is happening," they're they're sending troops our way, or they're having aircraft flying over our ships or flying over our territory. I would be the type of president be like, so they want to come knock on our door and think they're going to get away with it. If they want to play, we'll play. they make the first step. I would be the president. Okay, they did what now? They bust our Navy ship, shoot them down. Now, uh, just hold your fire. Hold your no, because if a foreign adversary buzzes our ship as a first sign of the first step of a potential war that the other side tried to start, because they think they could do it and get away with it. But they are learning, for every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction to what they do. Why play games? If they make a move, you have all rights to do what is necessary to defend you and your country. Doesn't matter what it is.
You're wonderful. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I can. Honestly, I can't stand Ilan or
Lilac.
Rylak because they think that what they're doing is right. Where, as being raised as a Christian myself, I was taught war ain't always the answer. We cannot hate somebody else because of their religion. But yet, Ilan and Iraq are radical
Is lame.
bosom.
Is lame.
Believes that their religion is the only religion that should be around.
Oh, look, we got a biggie in the house. Hey, Bubba!
Bubba News, yes.
Oh, I feel great about that. High five, my friend. High five.
People, we have a very, very great person that just joined in the chat. Bubba News, great to see you, man. I've been waiting for you to pop up, brother. Thank you for coming on. Bubba News, I love your show, man. Keep up the great work. I'm very honored for you. I'm actually honored that you actually popped into my program here. Thank you.
Big shout out from Coffee Angel. Thank you, sweet girl.
People, I actually had to say, one of the reasons for a little while there that I thought about starting my own show is because when I started watching Marv and I was told about like Bubba News, uh, Homegrown USA, Snafu Snaps. When I started watching them, and I saw some of their programs, Bubba News, he has a lot of great videos, and he is one of the top guys. That if you want the truth, he's the guy to go to. Bubba News, thank you so much, man. But
You're doing great, baby. It's all right. Just breathe.
a lot of people gets lost. Yeah, it took me about actually the Badger actually was the one that named it. Well,
and a little bit of Brian Knight.
yeah, and a little bit of Brian Knight. But see, with everything going on, people have to realize for every little small piece of puzzle, once you put them together, it'll make the big picture. Always see what's going on around you. Yes, the media don't always put the whole thing out there, but if you watch them with when they put it like little at a time with different things that's happening, you take those little puzzles and put them together, it'll show you the real picture. It's always said that we are created in God's image, but yet we fall short of living up to what we are really put here on the world to do, and that's to take care of each other.
Your question. Oh, Bubba, you're too sweet.
Yeah, I know, Bubba knew. Believe it or not, it was back in. You originally wanted me to start when we was in Ohio, right?
No, what we got here.
So about that was about 2016,
2017.
2017. Well, she's been on me about starting my show, and I'm like cameras, and she's like, "Honey, you have a voice, and if you ask Sweet Jenna, I don't like to lie to people. I prefer people to hear the truth, no matter how hard it is. Because honestly, a lot of people has a hard time listening to the actual truth. Coffee Angel, I would, but I don't have a Bible. I could have Sweet Jenna look it up
I don't have a Bible either.
on your phone.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
I just told her that, Bubba.
Bible app.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a minute.
Coffee Angel said eSword is a good app. But as I was saying, around 2016, 2017, my Sweet Jen has been on me to start my own channel. And like I said, a lot of stuff that's been happening, I've been saying it for years. Okay. Even before anybody else, well, I can't say before anybody else, but before I ever saw anybody else talking about a lot of stuff that's been going on. I've told to Sweet Jenna about certain situations, and everything that I told her has slowly came into an existence. And she's looking at me like, "Are you serious?" You couldn't even ask Sweet Jenna herself. But a lot of stuff that I said that came true. I don't claim to be a prophet. I don't claim to be a god. I don't claim to be a saint. But I do claim to be a person of truth, honesty, and loyalty. I prefer you hear the truth to understand the situation that we are heading in, and it's not great.
I'm already downloading the story. Too late.
Coffee Angel, she says she's downloading the eSword, I think it's called.
It's taking a minute.
Exactly, Bubba News. You always got to watch out for fake people. Because you got your wannabe Christians that'll lead you in one direction. Then you got your actual Christians that want to lead you in the right direction. Always look into what you're doing before you do it. Because you don't want to put yourself in a situation that you can't get yourself out of. Or worse, put yourself in a situation that could possibly do you harm in the long run. Exactly, the real truth. I almost said our truth.
Mm-hmm.
Our truth, the wrestler. The real truth. But like I said, before you do anything, look into what you're doing. Look into the programs that you look up on YouTube or whatever. Make sure that they are legit. Because you will have fake people leading you in the wrong direction, filling you full of lies. Don't believe the lie truth. Believe the truth. Because only the truth will get you where you need to go. We were not put on the world to fight each other. We was put on this world to help each other. But yet, we as humanity has lost our ways. It's our fault. And I'm sorry, it got worse when technology started growing and growing and growing. Because a lot more people's more into their phones, more into their computers, more into TV, video games. People lost their ways of literal socialization. People people will find it hard to actually sit down and actually speak to somebody face to face. They would rather go out to a restaurant or whatever, sit down, have coffee, and instead of talking, they'll literally sit there and message each other on the phone instead of
I
talking.
just looked it up on the internet. That app was too confusing. There you go.
Okay,
Bada bing. I did it. Forget that app. I couldn't even figure it out. I'm here, B.
okay, Coffee Angel, she got up and is second Thessalonians 2 7 through 12. For the secret power of lawlessness is already at work, but the one who now holds it back will continue to do so till he has taken out the way. And then the lawless one will be revealed, whom the Lord Jesus will overthrow with the breath of his mouth and destroy the splendor of his coming. The coming of the lawless one will be the accordance with how Satan works. He will use all sorts of displays of power through signs and wonders that serve the lie. And all the ways that wickedness deceives those who are perishing. They perish because they refuse to love the truth and so be saved. For the reason God sends them a powerful delusions so that they will believe the lie, and so that all will be condemned who have not believed truth, but delighted in the wickedness. So people, listen to the truth. Open your eyes to reality. Because the fantasy world that you live in is going to cost you in the long run. They already got out, well, where they literally are shooting people on their arm or hand or whatever with microchips. There's actually a place, I forgot what state it was, but there's actually a business place out there where they got a chip in their hand. To enter their work area, they had to put their hand up to the front door to enter. To get a snack or a drink from the machines, they had to put their hands up to the machine. What is with that? Why? Wisconsin. Thank you, Bubba News. See, in the coming days, according to the Bible, you'll have the false prophet and the real prophet. You have the Antichrist, and you will have the good Lord Himself. Oh, I'm sorry, Jesus, the Son of God. We have a lot coming our way, and yet we still don't know how to handle it because we got to a point in our society where we got too involved in ourselves. Don't be selfish. Be selfless. Help those who need help. Be kind to one another.
Don't ignore the little.
People, there's signs in our area where it says don't give people in medians money or whatever. Homeless people are human beings, just as well as we are. Why should we treat the homeless people different than we treat our, our ourselves or treat rich people? We all are human beings. We are not better or worse than the person next to us. Everyone in their own way has a very unique trait, a unique skill that could help the others survive. Don't ever look down upon somebody else just because they're poor or middle class.
We're all one
or rich.
bump away from being exactly in their place ourselves. It could happen so easy.
We as human beings have lost our sense of ways.
You go to jail for even feeding the homeless anymore.
Why we as humanity lost our ways because we got so self-absorbed with ourselves. We've grown so attached to technology that seems like that's the only thing that we could comprehend. Why believe lies? Because news channels has been out there for many, many years. But as time went on, the news became more and more over here than being where they need to be for the people. Then they created YouTubes. Why do people go to YouTube? To see pictures of cute cat playing with a ball of yarn, a dog chasing his tail. And you got people out there that actually is trying to look up people that will literally come and straight tell them the truth instead of hearing lies upon lies upon lies. We are who we are. We're not bad people. Humanity is not bad. It's just the fact that we lost our ways. You know what's so bad? They bring foreigners over. They'll get free housing, free money from the government, free business. You have a foreigner coming to our country, they're set. But let a person retire from the military, a veteran that openly served his country to defend our country. There's I believe over 100,000 of homeless veterans that can't get housing because they got denied by the government. There has been a lot of homeless suicides, homeless veteran suicides, a lot of homeless deaths. due to cold weather. Where when they're sleeping on the streets, they would literally freeze to death because the government denied them housing. Why give a foreign person more than the Americans that actually lives in America? Because they're trying to turn America into a foreign soil. They would rather have foreign people sitting with jobs, driving around in nice cars, nice house. Well, we got veterans out there that are struggling. Me as a veteran, I'm lucky that I'm not homeless. But I do struggle because rent is expensive. Vehicle payment is expensive. The way economy is now is so expensive to live in this world. We are living in the $1 billion world literally on a $1 budget. $600 to $4,000 a month, depending on what kind of apartment you have.
There you go.
Now to afford a $4,000 an apartment, you really have to be in money. Unfortunately, I can't afford that. But I am working on getting a house for my family. And I'm not giving up. We've come so close a couple of times of having an actual house, but got denied. And I try to explain to them, okay, why would I put this much out for an apartment when this right here that I'm putting on an apartment, I could literally give you for the house and able to save money. To be able to get this makes no sense. To be able to get a house, you have to have a rental history. Makes no sense. Why would I need rental history when I show you I have the money? The money will get to you. You're telling me you would rather me put this money right here that could go to you into an apartment to build up a rental history
Where we can't have any savings.
to spend more than what I want. Because with an apartment, you got the deposit. If you got pets, you got the pet deposit. You got the first month's rent. Sometimes there's apartments out there where they make you pay the first month's, last month's, and deposit. Yes, a lot of us do, Victor. Yes, we do. And that's a shame. We should not stand for that. We did our jobs. We served our country with honor. So why do we always the ones that gets the shit in the stick every time? You know, I've asked that question to a few people that's supposed to know what they're doing, and they cannot come up with an answer for me. See, they claim that I'm incompetent, but they themselves are more incompetent than I am. Lin, that's true. Veterans should be taken care of for the rest of their lives. But the way the economy is now, it's like I said, we are literally living in $1 billion world on a $1 budget. That's that's not just veterans. That's blue collar workers. The ones that literally works tail off.
Day and night just to get by.
Police officers, firefighters, paramedics, service members, farmers, you name it. We are talking about the backbone of the country. Police officers, there's civil protection. They're the ones that put their life on the line on the streets to take care of the civilians. Firefighters, they are the ones that runs into burning buildings that's on flames to save a life that's possibly trapped inside a home that's burned up. Paramedics, they're the one that runs to scenes and have to see the carnage of what happened. Farmers, they'll have good times and they'll have bad times. It all depends on how the weather sits. And the poor farmers can't control the weather, but yet they themselves don't even get the help. Service members, right? Your Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard. The men and women that wears the uniform, that proudly serves this great nation, are the ones that putting their life on the line in battlefields to fight for what they believe is right and to defend our flag, our constitution. They can't help where they go where they are told. When we are given orders, we have to obey the orders that are given to us through command. So, who's watching?
I'm about to get really upset and shut this down. Oh my goodness. I'm done.
But people, it is
That's why I'll never do a live.
so far. If you see a police officer, thank him for a job well done. Firefighter, thank him for a job well done. Paramedic, service member, a farmer. Thank them for a job well done. Let them know they are appreciated. Because these are the people that are the backbone of our society. We have to understand. When the truth gets out, the truth gets out. It's not the people's fault. It's just they lost their ways. And we had to put the truth out there for them. And the more we put out there, hopefully they will open their eyes to reality and understand the truth that we speak, truth that comes out of our mouth. Only then would people start understanding reality from fantasy.
I can't believe people are being like that.
Exactly, Victor. We can't say, no, we're not doing this. When we are given a command, we have to obey those commands. We are not the one that picks and chooses. It's the one above us that does that. Anybody got any questions for me? Thanks, Bubba News.
This shit makes me want to throw my laptop into the wall. Really? I need a break. I need to just walk the fuck up.
Well, if there's no questions on in this, thank you for showing up. Thank you for the support. Bubba News, you're great, man. I'm going to try it, Brian Knight. I'm going to try. I can't guarantee it.
No, people are gonna start hating. You don't need to do it anymore.
But thank you, Bubba News.
I will put an end to it.
Thank you, Radio Truth Talker. Don't hurt the laptop. Okay, Einstein's mom.
It's gonna be the end of this live stream. I'll cut it off.
But everybody, if there's no questions, like I said, I appreciate it. Thank you, Radio Truth Talker. I really appreciate that, man. I'm going to end this with God bless you all. No, thank you too, Lin Lin. And Bubba News, if you end up popping up live, I promise I'll be there. I've just been taking care of family. I mean, you understand, family got to come first, right? But I do love your shows, man. One of the best shows I've seen. Well, with that being said, thank you. Thank you for the support. And I'm really excited. Bubba News popped up. Great guy. Great show.
Yeah, that was a big
Awesome.
treat. Thank you, Bubba.
Bubba, like I said, man, really great honor. Thank you, man. You are one of the inspirations of me starting my channel, and I really appreciate it because a lot of people needs to hear the truth, and so, even though the truth hurts, they have to understand we're not trying to cause trouble. We're trying to prepare them. But you, from the show staff that you did, man, you're doing great. I mean, I really enjoy watching your shows. Really awesome. Be safe, be prepared, be humble. Don out.